Today is Rudolph Day in May, and we're talking about all things Christmassy. At the end of the video, there's a special surprise, so stay tuned. Hello friends and welcome back. I'm so pleased that Rudolph Day is back. Last month I didn't get an opportunity to celebrate Rudolph Day or to film a video for Rudolph Day, and I wanted to really make up for it in this month's video. So this month we are starting to talk about what we can do to plan for Christmas 2022, right? If you've watched all my Christmas prep videos for last year, some of this information won't be new to you, but it's great to have a reminder. So what you want to do to start prepping for Christmas this month is, if you haven't already, if you're new to this channel and it's not something that you have been doing all along, open up a dedicated Christmas account, a banking account, so that you can put a direct debit every month of money going straight into your Christmas fund. That way, when you are out and about, or when you want to buy a present for somebody for Christmas, or when it comes time to start booking things for Christmas, like trips to see Santa Claus, or, trips to the local theatre to see a pantomime, you have the money to book these things. Say like you need a new Christmas tree. Last year, your Christmas tree died. The money for the Christmas tree will come out of your Christmas savings. So if you haven't got one set up yet, set up a dedicated Christmas fund. You can arrange that with your bank. I believe you can even do it online these days. You can open up a bank account online if you already have a bank account with that specific bank. It's not difficult. It takes a short amount of time, and then you can set up a direct debit coming straight out of your account with money going into your dedicated Christmas fund every month, and that way you will be prepared. The second thing that you can start doing to prepare for Christmas this year is to buy gifts early. I buy gifts all the way through the year. Now, I don't use that month's budget to shop for Christmas. I use my dedicated Christmas fund. So money gets debited off my current account and it goes into my Christmas fund. And when I'm out and about and I see something that I know one of my friends will love, or somebody on my Christmas list will love, I go ahead and pick up that item there and then. And what I do is I have a list on my phone. I have an app. I'll link it down below, and I go on there and I put in next to that person's name what I've bought them this year and where I've hidden it, because you all know my story about the things I hid in the loft one year that never ever made it out to Christmas that year, and then by the next year my daughter was too old for them. So make sure that you make a list, whether it's in a binder, in a file, or on your phone. On your phone is better, because when you're out shopping and you think, oh, did I buy Auntie Mabel a gift? You can always just flip through your phone, through the app, and you've got your list there with you. Equally, then you'll know, hey, I bought Auntie Mabel a Christmas present, but the thing I've just seen for her will be great for her birthday present, so you can go ahead and get that gift for her right there and then. Not using your Christmas fund. Your Christmas fund is only for Christmas presents or Christmas related items, okay? So keep up with your shopping for your Christmas gifts. Keep up with your shopping for stocking stuffers as well. All throughout the year, you will be able to find items that are brilliant for stocking stuffers, whether they be Christmas related items, whether they summer related items, bits of makeup. There are tons of different things that you can find in stores for stocking fillers. So keep your eyes open and get those items with your Christmas fund. If you are a crafter and you want to make gifts for everyone this year, start getting inspiration. Go online, go onto Pinterest, go onto the internet, and find different ideas that you can make for people for Christmas presents this year. Once you've got your list of who you're making gifts for and what you are making them, you can go ahead and start getting those supplies in. Equally, if you make Christmas cards and make gift tags, you can start getting ideas for your designs and start getting those items in so that when you've got a few minutes here and there, or when you've got some time on a weekend, you can start making your Christmas cards, you can start making your gift tags, and they'll be ready well in advance. If you are so inspired by the videos that I do here on Rudolph Day and you like some of the recipes, go ahead and try them for yourself. See if you like the recipes, and if you do, put the recipe into your Christmas folder. If you are not inspired by some of the recipes that are here, but you feel that you would like to start looking up specific recipes, go ahead and see what you can find that may be able to ring the changes this year. If you make loads of different cookies, but you're getting bored of the same ones that you make every year, start trying out different cookie recipes. The cookies I made today are a variation of Greek cookies that I once had when I was a little girl at a birthday party. Some Greek friends made them for the birthday party, and I think they're called, excuse my pronunciation of this, but I think they're called kerestebes. And I think I think there's also another variation, which is the Mexican wedding cookies. So they're a very similar similar recipe to that, but I think these ones were German ones. Absolutely tasty. I'm sure the recipe is so super duper similar, but they're gorgeous to make, and they're definitely going to be going into my Christmas recipe folder because that is definitely something I want to be making at Christmas time. So if you are inspired, but when it gets to the holiday season, you just don't have time to try out new recipes, see if you like them, and then add them to your repertoire, start trying out recipes now. If you like the recipe, put it in your Christmas folder. You can try it out now, and you know what, the family will love to have a little bit of Christmas around. You can rest assured that when it comes to Christmas time and it comes to making all those cookies, you've got a tried and true recipe waiting. The last thing on my list for getting ready for Christmas is to start, if you haven't already, signing up to places that do Christmas events, Christmas activities, things like seeing Santa or Christmas tree farms, that kind of thing. Because when you do, they will keep you informed of when their early bookings come out. Now, since COVID, I've seen a lot of places start doing early bookings for things like going to go and see Santa or Christmas pantomimes, things like that. So sign up to these places. Often there's an early bird booking incentive. So if you book early, you get a certain amount off those tickets. It might be worth doing that so that you know when those tickets come out. You can book them, get the dates that you want, because sometimes when you leave things to the last minute, you don't get the dates that you want. So just make a note, go onto those websites, sign up to their newsletter, and you will be informed when they start the early bird tickets. You can save yourself some money and you can get really organized to boot. Only spend money out of your Christmas savings fund. That's what it's there for things like Christmas Day is out with the family. Every month on Rudolph Day, I like to inspire you with different films about Christmas, different Christmas music, different things that you may not have thought of yet or you may not have heard. This is just to inspire you to get out of your comfort zone maybe a little more, and to give you some ideas of things that you could get up to, movies you could watch, recipes you could try, songs that you may like. And this month, if you haven't heard it, you may possibly have been living under a rock, but maybe you're from a different culture that doesn't necessarily know some of the American crooners. But one of my favorite all-time Christmas carols is Bing Crosby's White Christmas. This is an absolute world favorite. So many people love this song, and it isn't Christmas until this song comes on. Now, I know that I'm not alone here. I happen to love the crooners' Christmas songs. Some of the music or some of the songs are not your conventional Christmas songs. There are songs from around that era, things like Dominic the Donkey, which is hysterical, and I think it's so funny and so sweet. There's things like All I Want for Christmas is My Two Front Teeth. just such sweet little songs and such lovely playlists that are just reminiscent of yesteryear, and you know, maybe Christmases during your childhood, or maybe Christmases that your grandparents have told you about, your parents have told you about. If you have not yet listened to Bing Crosby's White Christmas, I'm going to leave a link down below that you can go and listen to it. Equally, I will leave a playlist of one of my favorite crooners Christmas playlist here on YouTube with some lovely, sweet and fun songs that you can listen to this month. And if you don't know, Bing Crosby wrote that song for White Christmas, the movie. If you haven't seen White Christmas, it is just, wow. It really, really brings all the feels, all the Christmas feels, and it's just such a lovely film that all the family can watch as well. Well, friends, you've made it to the end of this month's Rudolph Day, and before I go, I have got some very special news to share with you. I'm pregnant. Just kidding! I know April Fool's wasn't today. Just kidding. I've got some fantastic news to share with you. We're going to Disney World for Christmas. I'm so excited. I'm beyond excited. Last year was the big 40 birthday for me, and it was spent in a lockdown here in England. And when we went on our first trip in 2019 to America, I said to my husband, I would love to come back. I'd love to come back for my 40th, but I know that's not going to happen because I just didn't think that we were going to be able to spend that amount of money again, or to take such a long journey again, because we're not really holiday people. We don't go on holidays every year. And on my birthday, I woke up and my husband presented me with a homemade card that said, "Happy 40th birthday. We're going back to Disney World." And I was just so excited. Of course, we couldn't go last year because of the pandemic, but I am pleased as punch to say that we are going this year, COVID allowing. We will be spending 5 days in Disney World and 5 days at Universal Studios. My daughter has become a huge Harry Potter fan. I have always been a huge Harry Potter fan, so we're going to spend 5 days in Disney World and 5 days in Universal Studios. We're going to see Hogwarts and Hogsmeade at Christmas. We're going to do all the wonderful Christmassy things that they do at Disney World, and I couldn't be more excited. I'm going to leave down below a link, if I can find one, to a video on how Disney does Christmas. It's starring Whoopi Goldberg, who is my absolute favorite, and if you don't feel Christmassy after watching this, and if you don't feel like going to Disney World at Christmas after watching this, then I don't know, right? I always said that if there was one place that wasn't home for the holidays that I would love to spend Christmas at, it would be at Disney World. And I am so excited to know that we're going back. Well, but what does this mean for you? It means that there's going to be loads of videos. I'm planning on taking my laptop with me. I'm planning on taking camera equipment with me so that I can film Disney's Christmas stores, things like Christmas in America. I have a large portion of UK followers, so if you're not familiar with American Christmas, everything is bigger and better, as they say in America. And I must admit, when I saw on this Christmas special at Disney the size of that Christmas tree in Main Street, I had stars in my eyes. I can't wait to see it for myself. I can't wait to see the castle lit up for Christmas and for winter. I just can't wait. And I can't wait to share it with you. All the fun stuff that we get up to, the fireworks displays, the Christmas stores, the Christmas shopping. We're going to Disney World! I'm so excited! Friends, I'm hoping that you are as excited as I am, and I'm hoping that I can share so much with you when I go. I'm going to be talking about this a lot more during the year, because obviously our normal Christmas traditions and the way we normally do Christmas is going to change somewhat. I don't know what that looks like right now. I don't know. Everything's going to be very different. I've never been on vacation or holiday over the Christmas period, so this is all new to me. I don't know how it's going to work out, but I am looking forward to telling you, showing you, bringing you along with me to how we're going to be doing Christmas differently this year. My friends, thank you so much for staying. Thank you so much for your contribution to this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your comments, your likes, your subscriptions to the channel. It really, really makes my day every time I see a comment and every time somebody engages with the channel and says they enjoy the content and what I do here. So, you know, if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, subscribe if you haven't, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until next time, friends, keep calm and be merry.